The Princess and the Pea. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a prince who wanted to marry a real princess. He traveled far and wide, searching for a princess who was kind, wise, and true. But no matter where he went, he couldn't find the right one. Many claimed to be princesses, but the prince wasn't sure if they were truly royal at heart. One stormy night, as thunder crashed and rain poured down, there was a knock at the castle door. The king himself opened the door and found a young girl standing there, soaked from head to toe. Her clothes were muddy and her hair was dripping wet. She didn't look much like a princess, but she introduced herself as one. "I am a princess," she said, shivering from the cold. "I've been caught in this terrible storm and I need shelter for the night." The queen, who was very wise, decided to test whether this girl was a true princess. She knew that the real princesses were so sensitive and delicate that even the smallest discomfort would keep them from resting well. So she came up with a plan. That night, the queen prepared a bed for the young woman. But instead of just a mattress, she placed a tiny pea under 20 mattresses and 20 thick blankets. The princess climbed into bed and settled in for the night, unaware of the test she was about to face. The next morning, the queen and the prince eagerly awaited the princess' reaction. When she came down for breakfast, the queen asked her how she had slept. "Oh," the princess said with a yawn, "I barely slept at all. Something hard was pressing into my back. It was so uncomfortable. I tossed and turned all night." The queen smiled, knowing this must be a true princess. Only someone as sensitive and delicate as a real princess could feel something as tiny as a pea under so many mattresses and blankets. The prince, overjoyed to have finally found a true princess, wished to marry her right away. However, the princess wanted to return to her home. Respecting her wishes, the prince accompanied her back to her castle and decided to win her heart. As he spent more time with her, he discovered that her kind and gentle heart mattered far more than any royal title. Likewise, as the princess got to know the prince, she began to fall in love with him. Together, they embarked on so many adventures, and the prince always ensured the princess was safely home before any storm, so she would never again be caught out in the rain. Eventually, the prince and the princess were married in a grand celebration. The tiny pea, which has caused so many trouble, was placed in a museum as a symbol of how their love story began. As the prince and the princess reflected on their journey, they learned that being true royalty isn't just about titles and experiences. It's about being kind, honest, and sensitive to others. And sometimes it's the smallest things that make the biggest difference. And with that, the prince and the princess closed their eyes each night, knowing that true love is found by looking beyond the surface. Until next time, good night.